They get me up in the morning. They give me reason to believe I'm here for somebody, for someone. They make me feel so joyous. Happiness ain't a word to describe what I feel. Like when I try to give it up, sick and tired of all this stuff, they give me a reason to keep going and going. Like when I feel like I should quit, I keep going and going and going. He said, she said, he said, she said, he said, she said, I'm not really with that. He said, she said, he said, ask that little bitch out my dictate. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, I running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. She said, ask that little bitch out my dictate. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. She said, I said, look bitch, I might do that. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. I wake up, I put on my clothes, time to go check me a road. You touching me, shit to me, nothing, I really changed into something. I used to be bro like a bitch, I was hurt, I was ugly. These bitches that they wanna touch me, now none of these niggas can touch me. The talent you thought I was spending alone, I was working the phone. The talent you thought I was bumping, I was just stacking my money. Yeah, the talent you thought I was down and out, I was not in the drought. I get the dope and ship it out, I'm very gangster. I know Victoria's Secret, I got the key to the streets. I got some niggas be trapping, they want it, they coming to me. Look, that bitch say she want me to fuck her just like I be fucking the beat. I told her that me and my niggas gon' be there at 23. My diamonds come away from the Mayans and I run the street with some lions. I trap like I want me a Kanye and rap like I want me a Rick. Don't say no shit on the internet, you ain't gon' say to my face. Look, these industry niggas be pussy and I'm trying to give me a taste. She said, ask that little bitch, I might do that. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. She said, I said, look bitch, I might do that. I'm not really with that. He said, she said, running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay.
What's good? What's good? What's good with it, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Lillian Brox, how you doing? Liz Line, how you doing? Laquita Hicks, how you doing? Nina Ray, Mama Justice, how y'all doing? Glad to have you sisters in the chat. Disclaimer up, y'all. It's been a terrible weekend. It's been a terrible weekend. It's been a disturbing weekend. What's good with it, Empress? It's been a disturbing weekend here where I live at. Since last night, y'all. Since last night, 6 people I know have been shot. I'm talking about just 6 people I know. In total, 56 people got shot in Chicago. It's so sad. Look at this. This was just posted on one of the Chicago local news networks, ABC 7. This was just posted 26 minutes ago. I just said 56. It jumped up to 59. Y'all, this ain't nobody. The ones that's doing the shooting is the youth. The ones that's doing the shooting is the youth. 59 people. I don't even want to click on it. And I'm not going to click on it. I'm not going to even open the tab. I just want to show y'all. Look, you can Google it. Chicago shooting. 26 minutes ago. 59. Last night, on the west side of Chicago, it was a group of people. They were having a party. It was a group of people. I mean, a lot of people. Someone rolled past and sprayed the whole crowd. Why is this happening? Look down this page. Look at this. But I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna tell y'all this. What's going on in Chicago, and trust me when I say this, it's being politically motivated. The youth is being used as pawns for these politicians. Why they going at it about border walls? Why they going at it about this and about that? Look what's really happening. Now we're talking about the real world. Not this whole Hollywood, Broadway stuff we watch on the news. And when I say that, I'm not saying it to say that, no, we're not going to beg for help. We need to get it together. This is crazy. Do y'all recall that night when we went looking for Miss Barbara in that street that I was riding down? And I was live at the time, and I was showing y'all, I was like, look at these streets. Look how dark they be. And now go back a week or so ago when I did the live on the girl and her boyfriend that was trying to run away from some guys, and the girl got shot in her back. That was the street. That was the street. Y'all recall me saying I'm riding down 79th Street. I'm riding down 79th. And I was even showing it to y'all. That was the street. Look. Y'all want to see how the youth party in Chicago? Y'all want to see the sad way? Check this out. Ever since I met Bossy. Hold on, because I want y'all to hear this. Look at this. Ever since I met Bossy, she got a lot. I gave my mom a check and I went to the Now listen. I'm going to play this back Listen how many gunshots go off. Y'all listen closer. It's going to be hard to even count, but just listen how they go off.
Ever since I met Bossy, she got a line. I gave my mama check out the ladies all the time. You want to see me for? Damn, I could do.
Now, I counted at least 50 shots. At least. At least. It's hard to keep up. But I'm going to run it back one more time. Because this is for real. This ain't no joke.
Ever since I met Bossy, she got a line. I gave my mama check out the ladies all the time. You want to see me for? Damn, I could do.
Now I'm going to tell y'all something. When somebody ride up and they shoot like that, and they see how many people outside, they plan to shoot everybody. They don't give a damn who outside. Babies, women, the elderly. They don't care about none of that. I mean, we know that because we know a personal beef wouldn't take that many shots. When you being for real about it. But this is what they doing. This is an everyday thing. I'm not kidding. I'm going to run it back once more.
Ever since I met Bossy, she got a line. I gave my mama check out the ladies all the time. You want to see me for? Damn, I could do.
Now look, check it out. This is crazy that people gotta live like this. More so that we gotta live like this. This crazy. This crazy. That's why I keep saying the men in our community, we gotta stand up. What we gonna do? Not stand up and these our damn kids the one that's on the street doing this shit? What we gonna do? Turn our back? I know a lot of brothers that say, "Man, I ain't going out there and get killed." You didn't say that shit when you was young doing it. I don't have a problem taking my black ass out there. I don't have a problem with it. Something needs to be done. This is crazy. You can hear they trying to get away, and you can hear the girl say they still shoot. Empress, you absolutely right. Look, teach them why they crawling. But instead of that, this is what our kids, our grandkids, great grandkids, they learning the same thing we was learning. Watching movies like Menace to Society. Watching movies like Boys in the Hood. Watching every time you turn the TV on, it's some kind of killing show on television. Something got to do with killing. I guarantee you. I don't give a damn if it's a comedy. Got something to do with some killing. I don't care if it's a cartoon. It got something to do with some killing. So that we know that's one of the places why our kids getting it from. Kill, kill, kill. Even when we send them off to school. They reading these books in school. They teaching them. I just said it a couple weeks ago. One thing, the brainwashing school system is going to make sure we know. And that's their history of war. Why do they constantly teach us that? War, war, war. Because they want you to turn into an android killing machine. Want killing to sink somewhere in your subconscious. So you can either know one day you got to kill or you're going to get killed. I ain't say die. I said killed. This is what they want us to think or believe. Despite that we could just die of old age or of whatever. They don't even want us to think that. They don't even want that to exist no more. Look at what's happening. I'm telling y'all, I be looking these kids in their eyes. I be talking to them. I see nothing. I don't see nothing. It's so sad. It's sad, y'all. I ain't even kidding. It's sad. This is what they doing. You try to talk, most of them, you try to talk to them about doing something different or doing something, you know, you got to be careful when you approach the youth and when you communicate with them, because for some reason nowadays when they hear the word positive, doing something positive, they bag away from it. Don't know why, but that's the world that they live in. That's the world that they live in. So you got to be careful and strategic. So when I speak to them most of the time, I tell them, man, do something different. The homies them ain't going to be here when you get your ass locked up. What, you going to go do something with them and then trust them to not throw you under the bus? Come on, shorty. You're going to ride up and pull the trigger and just throw your life away? You're just going to throw it away. And then not only that, you're going to throw it away in the car with some guys that's going to tell on your ass when you get caught. So, shorty, you just going to throw your damn life away over nothing. You finna ride up and just shoot out the car and just try to kill everybody. That's what it is. That's what's going on. And you better believe, if we know that these little kids doing the type of drugs they doing, I'm telling y'all, most of us when we was coming up, you know, smoking a little weed was the most we'll do. Have a little drink. Who didn't do that? Most of us did. Some of us didn't, but a lot of us did. But now look at what it is, the pressure. That's all it is, pressure, y'all. They I can name at least 30, 40 kids right off the top of my head. Just name them and don't even stop. I can go right down the line in my mind off the top of my head and name at least about 30, 40 kids. They'll wake up in the morning and gas to have a pill. Got to have them pills. And I'm telling you, it's destroying them. I'm telling y'all, you can tell when you see these kids, first of all, look in their eyes. Damn, most of them look soulless. You look at the youth now today, most of them look like straight killers. Most of them look like straight killers. Shit, to be honest, most of them are straight killers. I'm not gonna even sugarcoat it. Most of them straight killers. Some of these kids out here killing for fun, just to say, man, I killed somebody. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, these kids, man, everywhere. But I'm telling you, a lot of these kids up in Chicago will walk up to you and blow your goddamn brains out for nothing. You could be fucking 50, 60, 70 years old, standing out on the street or sitting on your porch. Man, you'll have somebody pull up, if it ain't the damn police, pulling up in cars with all tinted windows, seeing some people sitting on their porch or whatever, walking down the street. And then you got to worry about the police pulling up and then shoot, trying to make it look like these guys over here done it. All this shit going on in Chicago. Because when the shootings start toning down, and it's you know, ain't that many people going to the hospital, ain't that many people going to jail. When the shootings start toning down, then you got to worry about their ass coming to come kick another war off. I'm talking about the police. So the shit ain't gonna never stop as long as this going on. Cause soon as it seems like it every time, y'all, just pay attention. Just pay attention. Ain't no jobs and nothing available for them. But I bet you these kids can walk out the door to the corner store and get a gun. Anybody that's from Chicago or that's keeping it real with you will tell you that's the God honest truth. That's the God honest truth. That's why I keep saying when you got a lot of these kids, they kids first of all. So their thinking level is gonna be on a kid level. So when they riding up, pulling these guns out, sticking them out the window and shooting up the whole damn crowd, not only is it a kid level of thinking, it's mildly retardation. I'm not kidding when I say that. I'm not even joking. So what you got now? You got a city full of people that's walking around with weapons legally, and you got a whole lot of them walking around with weapons illegally. What are you gonna have? Because the people that got their weapons legally, they gonna stand their grounds like, you're not finna be doing this shit to me. And you can't blame them. Who wouldn't want to protect themselves if you could? Who wouldn't want to do that? So that's what's happening. And you would think that it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's aggravating. It's upsetting. It's disturbing. It's sad. To wake up every day. Y'all, I wake up every day. I be trying not to even be talking about this type of stuff. But, and I always say this, how can we ignore it? We can't. Because it ain't just happening here. I know it ain't. It's messed up, man. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. Hey, look, check it out. So if we got some kids, and we know these got to be some kids. If you got some kids that feel like they got to ride up and shoot everybody out there, everybody, at least try to. I'm talking about these little motherfuckers trying to ride up and shoot everybody. And in most cases, it'd be you gotta have some shorties looking for some more shorties. They ain't out there, but now they in their neighborhood looking for them. They don't see them, and what happened? It's what happened.
Oh my God! Ever since I met Bossy, she been got a lot. I gave my mama check it out. You wanna see me for? Damn, I could do. Ever since I met Bossy, she been got a lot.
Man, I don't know, but I can be honest. Be honest. It don't look like it's gonna change no time soon. The reason I done this video, I done this years ago. I made this video years ago, y'all, and things haven't changed a bit.
I came home to a lot of people standing in front of my house, cameras, police, and I didn't know what was going on.
3-year-old boy fighting for his life this morning in critical condition following a terrifying mass shooting in Chicago.
We had multiple victims shot.
That 3-year-old boy, y'all, I grew up with his family. I know his family. I knew the boy. That night, I can remember this night so clear. Everybody outside on a summer night, just kicking. Oh, in a park, it was well over 50 people. And a car ride up with some kids in it. Stick a AK-47 out the window and shoot the whole park.
Which were transported to various hospitals throughout the city.
Y'all, I know this woman right here. I know a whole family. That was her grandkid that got shot. The 3-year-old boy. Then right before that, a couple months before that, her son got killed. Talking about this lady that's on the screen now. A couple months before that, somebody else in her family got shot. I believe it was another one of her sons.
All out here killing these innocent people, kids, parents, grandparents, mothers, fathers. It got to stop. Y'all need to stop.
It's not unique to Chicago.
He don't give a damn. He's part of the reason it's happening. They benefiting off of it. They make sure the fucking guns get in the black community and they profit off of it. That's why you got coons like him that's so heavily invested into the prisons. They so heavily into. Go check out. Do research on Operation Fast and the Furious. Not the movie. I'm talking about the government operation that was ran while he was in office. Do research on it. He was solely behind it. One of the guys. He was one of the people behind it. It was all for weapons. How else they gonna make their money?
It's not unique to this country. Too many of our children are being taken away from us.
I know, because you're helping. You was helping when you was in office, and you're still helping while you're out of office. It's all you see. You see women walking around looking like this, with pain on their face, from losing their sons, from losing their daughters, from losing their grandkids, from losing their husbands, from losing their friends. Damn near everybody you know around you. I can't even imagine. I don't even lie. I can't even imagine it. What these mothers, what these fathers, man, what these people go through. That lost their kids. I can't even imagine it. So how can we not respect them? How can we not just, if nothing else, listen to them? How can we not lend an ear to people that have been through this? And we got to do more than that. We got to lend an ear and a hand to those of us that's possibly going to be going through it from the way things look. Look at that. Look at. Peace. One love. I'm out.